Hello, Pat.
Hey, what's going on?
Nice pistol, huh?
Very nice pistol.
Yeah. I don't even know what it is. I kind of know what it is.
Says it right there.
Yeah, goat.
Yeah.
It's a goat GTO. I never owned one. Wanted to, but a buddy of mine had a goat, and I think it was like a 68 or 69. Had a 400 in it, I think. Oh, crashed that piece of shit in about 1978 or 79. Wouldn't it be nice to have back today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little different kind of GTO, though, you know. Hey, tell us the story behind this, Patrick.
Well, it's the Sig P211 GTO. Of course, we got to show you guys it's clear. We were at SHOT Show, had to go through a little demonstration and everything, and got entered to win this, and we're sitting at dinner, and I thought I got a consolation email, and it was like, oh yeah, here's consolation. Oh shit, I won. And we're sitting at dinner, it's like, and the one I actually won was the new 5-inch one of that, but I upgraded to the GTO because I wanted the comp on it and everything. Absolutely love it.
How many rounds you got through it, Pat?
We probably got less than 200 rounds through it, but this is just the first impressions from it. The first time I shot it, I took 3 shots at 100 yards. First shot was right. I hit steel with it on my 3rd shot from 100 yards. Got a buddy that got up there, Justin. His first shot, the exact same spot as mine, shot right. His 3rd shot, he rang steel from it at 100 yards. Got home, went through the paperwork, and realized from the factory, it was shooting off 5/8 of an inch to the right and high at 10 meters. And they knew it. The grouping was great.
It groups tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tight shooting gun. But it doesn't shoot point aim, point impact.
No, and that was my issue.
Out of the box.
Aim, impact, 5/8 of an inch at 10 yards. My only issue was I felt like they should have taken care of that, reshot the group.
Well, and my eyes aren't the best anymore at looking at stuff, but this baby looks dead center.
Yes.
So had they fixed it, they would have shipped a gun. You would have looked at it and you've been like, what the fuck? The front sight's all slid off to the side.
Yeah.
You know? So, hey, maybe you don't know my opinion on Sig, but I'm not a huge fan of the company. Okay. Not any whatsoever. Okay. Now, I've really enjoyed shooting this gun. It's that it doesn't move.
Yeah.
I mean, the recoil on this gun is, I'm shooting my Glock 48 today, and then I grab this, and I'm like, why am I crushing the grip on this? I think it could just float and shoot itself out there in the air, It's heavy.
It is heavy.
It's heavy. No complaints about that, though, personally. Now I don't have to carry it all day.
Yeah.
But, for shooting, for drawing, and doing range work, yeah, no complaints at all on that.
Point's nice.
Yeah. One of the things that I like about it, personally, because I really fight 1911 style pistols anymore. But when I take the safety off with the ambidextrous safety, it doesn't push my finger down, and lots of them do. Lots of them move my finger when I take that off. This one doesn't. And there's several others that don't, but lots of them do. So hey Sig, you did that right. I like that a lot.
Slide release on both sides.
Yep. Ambidextrous controls for everything on it. I'm not a fan of magwells in terms of needing them to put my magazine in, but I'm a fan of magwells for crushing my grip up. And this magwell, of course, I have fairly big hands. If you didn't have big hands, it might not crush your grip up that good, but it crushes my grip up good. You know what I mean? So I like the magwell for that. That's my thing when it comes to magwells. I don't need them for sticking the magazine in that much, but I'm doing more tactical stuff than race gun stuff too. I could stand to have that rounded just a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Since I get such a high grip on the gun, you can see how it's folding my finger in a little bit. And if I shot that all day, I guarantee you, you know, I'd have a little sore there.
Little Glock finger there.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, we're just, these are tiny little nitpicking things. Tore it apart today. Well, you tore it apart today. Tell them about that.
So, a couple of the features that we're going to talk about real quick is we'll start off at the bottom and work to the top. That mag well right there is not going to, if you get a flush fit mag, you're going to have to dig it out of there, and you're really going to have to slam it in. So that's why you're going to be running 21 round mags with these.
You're going to run extended round magazines with that gun. It's not set up for the standard gun, or the standard magazine, sorry.
Moving on from there, whenever we had to disassemble it, I was like, oh, this is going to be a nightmare, because you have to take a punch right there to disassemble it. And it actually worked a lot better than what I thought it would.
Yeah, it worked. Well, I thought, in fact, I was going to help him. Then I'm like, no, you know what? Sig came and let him do it by himself. But he did it pretty easy by himself.
It actually worked out really well.
I thought he was going to have to hit the punch with a hammer, and he didn't.
Nope,
so.
It was just...
Yeah, that's what made it work well.
So that design they did real well on. As far as your optic goes, I've got the optic coming. I did order a Sig optic because they have the Sig footprint style, and it's got a little piece that goes in the front. It's the same one that they're using on their 365.
Does Sig have a lifetime warranty on their optic?
I doubt it.
I hope they do, because you'll probably use it.
Yeah, no kidding. So I did order that because you can use other optics on it, but they tell you to order this plate so that way it limits the movement in there. And so you don't necessarily need a spacer, you know, an adapter. It's not an adapter plate, it's more of a spacer to fill in that gap on the front side of that optic mount.
To take the momentum out of that sight.
Exactly.
Sharing the screws.
Exactly, because of the lugs and everything else like that. And so that's why I chose to go with that. Hopefully it comes in today, and I'll get that thrown on it, and we can really see the recoil impulse on that red dot. It uses 320 mags, which is readily available.
That's nice. But like I said, not standard 320. You need the extended mags with that mag well.
Yeah.
It'll work. I'm not saying it won't shoot. I'm saying if it didn't drop free, you'd have to get something to pry it out, because nothing sticks out.
The action on it's pretty dang smooth.
When it first came in, I was a little disappointed for the cost of the weapon. But even with just a couple hundred rounds on it now, it's really smoothed out, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. And it'll be nice to see it at about 1,000 rounds.
Yeah. Front sight, no big complaints from me. I don't see front sights very good anymore. And I don't see it sharp and clear. But what I shoot at 10, 15, what were we, 10?
10 yards, yeah.
10? Yeah, what? It was less than 2 inches easy, and I wasn't trying to do, you know, it was one whole group, basically. Maybe one tiny little flyer, and then up close, we burn it down once, and, you know, so the sight's good enough for me. I bet you I wouldn't shoot it all that great at 25, just because I don't see front sights all that great anymore, but I'm really looking forward to the red dot coming in to see.
I shot 3 10-round groups at 25 yards, and I never shoot iron sights at 25 yards. And I scored in the mid 80. Looks like it was
92.
An 83, a 92, and an 88. I had a couple flyers.
The 83 that was a struggle bus.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, it was a struggle bus. But after that, you were getting them back.
I'm not gonna lie. By that third 10-shot group, and I shoot it fairly fast. I wouldn't say I shoot it fast, but I'm not just. I was had out there for a while. Let's just put it like that. You start to feel the weight of the gun whenever you're not used to it. So if you're gonna dry fire, I'd just grab a buffalo brick and hold it out there for a while and work on that strength. But I love the way it shoots. It feels good in the hands. It points well.
Does point good.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Paid $240 for it. So
yeah, ain't bad.
Final thoughts on it?
Well, before you're done, you know, I don't know. It's a good shooting gun.
Yeah.
But I'm never going to recommend anything Sig, so I can't see anything too good about it. But I like shooting it. I do enjoy shooting it.
I really like shooting it, and we'll do a review of it maybe in a year after I've had several rounds through it and got the red dot on it and everything. But pretty dang excited about it. So
yeah, it'd be nice to put some get some duty rounds and just see how friggin' accurate it is. What were you shooting today for ammo?
Oh, it was literally cheap Blazer 115.
Yeah, and it was tearing it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tearing it up. Yep.
Yeah, so if we have
barrel's good on it, man.
We actually get good ammo in it. Now, I'm not going to lie, at 25 yards, we tried drifting that front sight.
We couldn't budge it.
Yeah, we bent the brass punch, trying to push that thing over because your rear sight is not adjustable on this. It just comes off. So the adjustment, I'm assuming, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, has to be in that front sight, which makes sense if you're going to mount an optic to it and it's got a rear sight attached to it.
And we broke it down to make sure there wasn't like a set screw on the bottom side, because Sig tends to put set screws on the bottom side of stuff. So yeah, but I don't think there was. I don't know, but we budget. So, but you know what? I mean, I wouldn't even consider myself a gun plumber, let alone a gunsmith. So, you know, that is what it is.
But after my first group, I did hold left more. I held more to the left side of that black on that B8 target, which I'm looking at over there. And I'll post a picture of it whenever we release this video.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get that hitting point aim, point impact, and then a guy can go from there. Grip texture's nice.
Oh yeah, it's not too aggressive, just aggressive enough.
Yeah.
You guys can see it right there.
Now you know who you look like?
Yeah.
Tumbleweed Tommy.
Tumbleweed Tommy. You guys don't know who Tumbleweed Tommy is? Look him up on Instagram. The guy is a fashion icon in country western wear.
Here's my buckle.
I'm telling
Here's my grip. We got it.
I'm telling you.
Tumbleweed Tommy over here,
fashion
baby.
icon. So, all right. I think that's about it.
I think so.
Good deal.
Hell of a deal. Go to SHOT Show, win guns.
Sig Sauer, P211 winner.
We're out.
We're out.
You did look like Tumbleweed Tommy, though.